Hi guys, it's Kat here from iMove Physio. So this video is specifically what to do when you've ruptured your ACL and you're still in the very, very early stages. So it was only a few days ago or maybe even a few weeks and your knee is still quite sore and you might have a bit of swelling and you're really, struggling to even move around the house. So these are just a few basic exercises to get a bit of movement, because we know that a little bit of movement is actually really good. There's nothing worse than a really stiff knee that's hard to move. So this will just get you started on that path. So 3 exercises. The first one is a heel slide. The second one is a little bit of a quad activation exercise. And the last one is a knee bend when you're actually on your tummy. So I'll go through those with you very, very soon, okay? First one, the heel slide, will get you to sit just like this. And all it is we just want to get this knee moving essentially. So you can sort of lean back if you want. And when you're ready, try and move your heel up towards you. You might find that you only actually get that far because your knee is so sore, and that's perfectly okay. But we're just trying to get a little bit of movement. If you can go a bit further, that's great. Making sure that your heel is always touching the ground just to support your sore knee. So straightening it, and then bending back up, okay? You might find the more you do this, the easier it actually gets to do it. But obviously if it's pretty sore, it's very swollen, go back to your basics with your rest, your ice, your compression for your swelling and your elevation. The next exercise is actually in this position as well. And what we want you to do is a bit of a co-contraction with your quad. So what we'd like you to do is see if you can push down with your knee and then relax. So you're aiming to sort of squash my hand, if you put your hand underneath, and you'll actually see your quadricep kicking in, because the first things that we see with an ACL is that this quad muscle loses so much strength. So if we can counteract that early, it'll actually be really good for you in the long term. So just sitting here and then trying to squeeze that quad muscle. So we haven't forgot about it entirely. That's number 2. Number 3, we actually want you to get you to lie on your tummy if you can. And then when you're ready, try to bend up your knee like this. You might find, you only get to here. That's perfectly okay. But just keep working on it and try and generally get a bit of range through that knee. And it's also a bit of a hamstring firer. Okay. If you can go even further back, that's good, but just a little bit of movement. So in summary of those exercises, we have the heel slide, that static quad where you're pushing your knee down into the floor, and also the heel lifts when you're lying on your tummy, just to get you started. But mostly we want to really just restore that knee health, minimize your swelling, and get that pain under control. Let me know how you go, and if you have any questions, feel free to get in contact with us and we can go through it in more detail.